This is World of Tanks Questions and Answers. I'm going to go through the comments on my YouTube channel. I'm going to answer everyone's questions. Do you suggest other players to play with ping like that? I've always been playing with low ping, but this seems better. No. High ping. Low ping is better. He's referring to playing with bots. This could be a game that actually was with bots because I was playing on the South America server. And I did a small series with like 10 games playing against bots. They're wargaming bots that are on the server if not enough people are in the game. It's kind of fun because they have a little bit of a different behavior. And you're always like 1 against 6 or something like that. What do we got here? I knew a few of these, but you showed me more made millions. This is probably my video about how to get lots of cash, all the different things you can sell in the game. But he said he made millions going through everything that you can sell in the game. There's lots of things that you get for free, like crew skins that you can sell, or emblems and things like that, camo. This is... Okay, I've also been having this problem for more than a week. The problem is if you release the key on the keyboard while you have packet loss, the game doesn't know you released the key. And what's happening in this video is my tank, it's an SPG, and I stopped driving. I released the key to drive. And because I was in the overhead mode, I didn't realize my tank was still driving, and it drove out in the open, and the enemy killed me because of this key release bug. And it's like I said, I have been complaining for months, and they're not listening. And I even told them how to fix it. You know, if you release, usually if you release like the forward key and hit the S key to stop, it should release the forward key, but they don't do it. Good game, but looks like patch 0.7. This might have been an old game. Sometimes I show classic games in my account. It's possible that that was one of the classic games. Oh, you know what I think it was? I think it's because I play with minimal graphics, which I do because I play with a laptop, and my laptop overheats, and I really can't afford to buy a new laptop, so I really got to keep it on low. I can play with the high graphics, but if I play with the high graphics, I have problems with streaming and recording and all that, so you know what? I just play with low. Can you make a video on the clan vehicle building option for the parts you need in Clan Wars? Unfortunately, I haven't played Clan Wars since 2014. I would like to join a clan. I'm serious about joining a clan, but I'm so busy. I just don't have the time to do it. It's possible that I'll be able to do some clan videos in the future. If you want to trade, go on my Instagram account. I don't know what he's referring to, but I guess you can trade something with this guy. This is about the trade-in option where you can trade in a premium vehicle you already own. I traded in the low and the T-44-100. People say the T-44-100 is a great tank. I never liked playing it. Doesn't mean that, and I don't judge it by win rate. I judge it by how much I enjoy playing it. And I didn't enjoy playing the low. I had good games once I became good at it, but in general, I was like, you know, get rid of this tank. I'm never going to play it, so get rid of it. This is about firefighting. What this is it says the driver has a perk about oil leakage in the engine, which reduces fires. Don't put firefighting on your driver. Put the one about the engine because it has a better impact. It prevents you from catching on fire. And if you have 6 crew members, it reduces your need for having firefighting on the other 5 crew members. So you put the one about reducing the engine instead of firefighting, and you put firefighting for all the other crew members, and then for your driver, you put firefighting later. This one, unfortunately, I don't know what it is. You are correct. It is amazing comment. Hey, hey, hey! Most of your team Lemmings down one flank and they still lose the flank. So I do a series, the Lemming Train series, and it is about the Lemming Train. Somebody's got to lose, and it's either the enemy played really stupid or we played really stupid. But this is just to show people don't play like a lemming. Too many people do it. I don't do it. I go by myself and I protect the other flank because it's the right thing to do. I don't care about stats. This was a game where my ally lost his viewpoints, so he disappeared and the enemy disappeared while I was in the overhead mode. And normally, literally, the enemy was right next to him. And he was so far away that we just couldn't see him. He just disappeared until his viewports came back. And because I'm very sarcastic and ironic, I pretended that there was a bug in the game. I just said that they had amazing camo. But this is a video where tanks disappeared because the ally lost his viewport. And once again, amazing comment. You should play more World of Tank Blitz. I do play, but I only play to get the doubles, and I only have a few tanks. And I'm only on tier 4 right now, so I really don't play as much as I want to. Can you retrain crews from one nation and put them on to another? You can, but only right now. No, you can't. You cannot move a crew from one nation to another. I asked World of Tanks to do it, and they did a poll in the forums after I asked them, but in the poll, people said they didn't care. There was no demand for it, so they never added it as a feature. The reason why I asked is it's exactly as he says. In Russia, you're going to have so many crew members and so many zero-skilled BIA crew members that you're going to have a surplus. And then you have other trees like Germany, which has virtually no zero-skilled BIA crew members, and you have a shortage. So that's why you want to have this feature, but World of Tanks, unfortunately, never added it. What do you got here? What amazed me is the enemy light tanks are nowhere. If you try to go to the same spots in the new meta, you get spotted by the enemy light tanks. I'm working on new tactics with wheeled vehicles, and the meta is going to change. I've already got 2 games on Highway is one of them, and I don't remember the other map, where I've already come up with new tactics that other people are not playing yet, that you can play with the wheeled vehicles. That's going to change the whole thing. On Highway, if you play on the south team, you head north, you go to the enemy ridge at their base, heading north in the center. You can snipe the enemy medium tanks that go into the northwest, where they're absolutely vulnerable from the front and the back. And the enemy snipers up on the ridge can't do anything, because if they come over the ridge to get you, you're so fast and you've got all your snipers defending them. That's going to be the new meta. There's another one that I came up with, but I really don't remember what it is offhand. But maybe I'll make a series in my account called The New Meta or something. Now I can finally set up an object 268. Would you suggest for the lower tiers? I don't know. I just happened to buy that vehicle and the other tier 10 SPG, and I set them up. The lower tiers, I got them a while ago, so I really don't remember. But you probably equip them the same. One of the differences might be vents, but you want to prioritize damage over something like designated target, which is for spotting. You want to prioritize damage over spotting, for example. And things like clutch braking are important, but I believe smooth ride is also really good, etc. And you always want to check the aim time before you decide if you get a gun lane drive. On the Swedish TD, I need whatever with the stock gun. Okay, on 8 tier Swedish TD, I need 58 EXP to unlock new gun, but I got 300 per battle, 300 plus with stock gun dude. With the Swedish TD, you get one of the best guns in the game in tier 8. And you really want to... I play all tier 8 tanks only in frontline. In frontline, you don't have to worry about playing stock so much because it's mostly distance sniping. Play the games in frontline, and it's less of a grind. And when you get that top gun, have fun with it, because it's not going to get any better when you get to tier 9 and tier 10. When you get to tier 9 and 10, the penetration doesn't change. So take advantage of it. How old are you? Great question. I am 48 years old, which means I was playing video games since the 1970s. So please don't post in the forums about how I don't know how to play video games. I do. I guarantee you I do. about to get the KV3. What equipment do you suggest me? Anything focused on damage? You really want to look. I don't know. You should really ask someone else, because I played the KV3 like 5 years ago, and I really didn't understand the equipment as well back then as I do now. Okay, so that's it for today. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.